Hello, my name is Brother Sean, and I would like to use this opportunity in this short video to share with you some basic steps in divine healing, especially now as we're on the equinox of the 21st of December 2012, the influx of the cosmic Christ energies empowering you and me embrace Christ consciousness. And over the years, many beautiful souls have been stuck, literally stuck, and they haven't known how to connect with their heart. They've not known how to meditate or to even pray. So I would like to take this opportunity to just give you a simple approach. The first is to just sit within your being in silence. And that means turning off your iPhone, your iPad, your mobile, disconnecting your landline, and just come into a place of peace. It could be in your living room, your bedroom, your back garden. It could be in a woodland, anywhere where there's no distraction. The secret is this is your time. You can even have a little altar with flowers and a candle. But for the purpose of the exercise, it's about allowing you have a simple tool. And the process of divine healing is first to heal ourselves of our woundedness and all the struggles that we've had in this life. And I'm no exception, because I'm tested too. But do you believe that you were brought here for a purpose, or do you just believe that you've been dumped here? An interesting question. But my belief is that whilst for many years I never really sensed any fulfillment because I was a rescuer, I never really loved myself. I found it very difficult to see any good in myself. Until 2007, when I had 6 months of trying to recuperate from losing the power in both legs. But the good that came from that was that the same Christ who brings peace to the world is empowering you and me to come back into our heart. And at that time, my heart guided me to surrender my mind and its silliness, its fear mindset, and to open my heart to love. Hence becoming an enclosed lay monastic, a Franciscan, and a member of the Teo community of St. Francis. Today is a new day, and I believe that I'm here for a purpose. What that purpose is, I'm not sure, but I know it's not about walking with my head down. It's walking with my head held high, because I believe that I am a child of God. Not a God of religion and fear, but a God of love. Religion has done a lot of harm, I admit, to alienate the people of God. But I'm not here to do that. So let's look at some of the pointers for healing self. The first is to relax, to be comfortable. Any tight-fitting clothing, let's loosen them. Good to remove your shoes and allow the love of Mother Earth come up through your feet. The first step to healing is relaxation. The body is often forgotten in order to permit the mind to center upon God and His great power. So the body needs to be relaxed. Secondly, the whole person, including the consciousness and subconscious mind, must be purified so that God's healing power can course through the seeker. In other words, we must allow the healing power of God empower us to release all negativity, all doubt, all fear. We must ask, use the gift of free will and say, come, cleanse me in my mind, my body and spirit. The third point is to look at discerning what is God's will for my life. Does He want me to be a pilot, a lap dancer, a monastic, a bus driver, a doctor, whatever? It's so important that when we relax and we come into this prayerful state, that we're willing to have our mind wide open, and that we use the gift of the mind to come back into the heart and discern that inner voice. An inner voice that speaks to us. Some call it a gut feeling, a premonition. And listen to it, embrace it, and if anything of a negative comes up, don't struggle with it. Embrace it by blessing it. Yes, bless it and release it to the light. The fourth. Well, here we're looking at the possibilities of what happens when you trust. For me, when I've performed the beautiful soul therapy given by Magdalena, it was about taking the words of Jesus to my heart, that whatever you ask in my name, I will do for you. And He does. So expect to be touched. Take the words of the cosmic Christ to your heart. You could say something like this. Hey Lord, you said on earth that whatever you ask in my name, I'll do for you. Okay, boss, well I'm here and I need you to help me by honoring your word. How's that? The fifth is to relinquish yourself. Take yourself out of this. Hand your life without reservation into God's hands. Enter the relationship of trust. And you can do that through how you live your life. Allow the Holy One to come upon you and cleanse you with the healing waters of love. And allow this relationship of trust become a relationship of love that's a two-way relationship. Not you asking and God doing, but you asking, seeking, trusting, thanking, celebrating. Because when you ask for the healing or prayers to be answered, you have to then trust. Because if you don't trust, something will happen. Indecision, indecisiveness, doubt, fear, negativity. Many people of strong faith have gone to lose their faith because they had an expectation that their prayers would be heard for such and such. That's not how it works. And you know that. Or you may not know it. But God does answer prayer. Every prayer that we utter is answered. That's my belief. And the reason why some prayers are not or are delayed is because the person whom we're praying for or the thing we're praying for, it may be not right for us, or maybe we have to wait so that the whole becomes one. And that like a jigsaw, if there's a piece missing, we have to wait until the missing piece is found, and then healing can be brought to the situation. Again, it's trust, it's faith, it's an inner knowing. And finally, we begin living the promise. We extend our hands to God in trust, in love, and we honor the promise of healing by how we live out our daily life. we start to live and act in the strengths of the health-giving power received. And there is nothing left now but to thank God. It's about embracing simplicity. It's about embracing your inner child of God. It's about not losing face or heart. And it's not about trying to please everybody and destroy yourself. Remember, healing like prayer is a gift. And before we were born, we were given all the information that we needed. And it's all there encoded in our soul's DNA. But not many hear it. Not many are aware of it. And many who are aware of it choose not to even go there. But it's up to you. You have to go beyond the parameters. Only you. I can't do it for you. I can pray for you. I can pray with you, but I cannot be you in your prayer. And the society that we're living in now is a society that has expectations that someone will do something for another. When it comes to our own self-healing, when it comes to meditation and prayer and our relationship with God, we have a duty of care to ourselves and a responsibility as a child of God to use the gifts we already have. Okay, they may be dormant gifts, but we can resurrect them with help. And the time is now. Are you willing to trust? Are you willing to take this leap of faith? Step out of your comfort zone? What have you to lose? Absolutely nothing. So let's try it. Be still. Be still in the presence of love. And remind yourself in your mantra that you are a beloved of God. And that you come into the presence of God using your gift of free will, summoning the help of the company of heaven. You, your strength, your gifts, your blessing. And what has always helped me is the word acts, A-C-T-S, A for adoration. You come into the presence of God and you adore the Supreme. C represents contrition. You're sorry for being such a disobedient fool, for being so feckless and reckless. T represents thanksgiving. You are thankful for the air you breathe, for the food we eat. You are thankful for being allowed to live on this beautiful planet, to see such beautiful sunsets and vistas. You are thankful for your family and friends. You are thankful for your job if you've got one, for good health if you have it, and even for the clothes that you wear, you are thankful. And S represents service. You put all of the adoration, contrition, thanksgiving into how you live out your life. And as Jesus said, you will know my disciples by their love for one another. As my old novice master said to me years ago, you will recognize my disciples not by their fruit, by their suits, but by their fruits. Never lose heart. The evil one, the one who opposes God's love, call it darkness, negativity, yin-yang. There are two polarities fighting one another, love to overcome hate, and hate to destroy love. But as the great Buddha Dhammapada said, hate is not overcome by hate. Hate is overcome by love. Are you willing now to sit, to be still, and to ask the Divine, Mother Earth, the company of heaven, to come and show you, assist you, be with you in your self-healing process? Try it. You won't be disappointed. And if you are, I'll be very surprised. Take care. Take heart. Be strong. Step into your power. God bless you.